to buy some tacos at Taco
We're
Bell
live
for
now, guys.
myself.
Guys in the Zoom, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
we're just letting you.
Yes.
I'm just letting you know that we're live.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hi, I'm going to shut the other live. I don't know why Scooter said the other live is buffering or something, but
It is buffering. I'll let everybody know in chat to look for a new one.
all right, yeah.
Tacos at Taco
We're
Bell
live
for
now, guys.
myself.
Guys in the Zoom, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm just letting you know that we're live.
Hi, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great day.
How's everybody doing? Okay. What the heck is going on with this Love Notes lady?
Are on drugs, are not taking their SCITS medicine. They are being raped, and this girl just put herself out there. And it's really, really sad. And there's a lot of people on there that want to hurt her because of the things she says. She always knew she'd have to give this baby up. She's homeless. Who knew that?
Right.
And they took the baby today, and she left the hospital, and she was nursing it, by the way.
She was. Yes, I saw that. But then
get the first couple of hours or 24 hours of the good stuff that mommies give.
Right, colostrum.
And it's just really sad. You might have somebody in your neighborhood that you don't realize is in this predicament because they hide. And when she does go to a hotel, there's always a fight. There's always some reason she gets thrown out. You know, it's really everything about it is sad.
How did you start? How did you find her?
I actually found her on a YouTuber called Nightwave or something.
Oh.
He was actually making fun of her too. He had pictures of her in hotel rooms where she's getting in fights with people.
Right.
Loud, obnoxious. She can be loud and obnoxious.
Right.
But, you know, these are, you know, our throwaways, our spoiled brats that are faced with reality, and then the reality is I got nowhere to live and nobody wants me.
Right.
And I'm afraid that, you know, I can help her, but I'm afraid that she'll hurt my life.
You know that charge I'm doing the work for?
Because she is mental illness. There is something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of girls out there, and I watch it because, you know, I just want to bring awareness to it. That it could be on your street. It could be behind your apartments that people are living in there. This isn't going to stop.
Yeah, but what's going on? Did she want the baby?
Never. This was conceived out of a rape.
So she's not
So she says.
But now they're saying she falsified it or something. Didn't they arrest her for falsifying it or something?
Yeah, I'm sure somebody's been pressing charges. She was in Arkansas. I don't know how she skipped the state line, but she did that, I guess, after they let her out of jail on Friday, or they brought her to the hospital in Illinois. They said, well, we don't need this problem. We're going over the border.
Let's go.
You know,
right.
State line. Because she is a problem.
Oh, great.
Some people help her with money. Some people, you know, try to mail her things, general post. But is she appreciative? I don't know. You know, she's just so young and confused and mentally unstable.
Made her first few videos today and come up.
You know, the baby, she knows that.
Okay, so, but how the heck is she
healthy?
Right, but how is she even managing right after? Why isn't she even in the hospital overnight? Did she just decide
She left. They took her baby. Yeah, they took her baby and she said, I'm out of here. And she now is going to say they stole the baby. Okay, that's what she's going to say now.
Oh.
They stole her kid, you know. And everybody wants the father to go claim it, but that's not going to happen. And her mother Shirley's not going to really be involved. She hasn't been involved in the last long time. You know?
Yeah.
It's sad, you know? And the women that are getting tossed out, this is where they're going. They're going on our streets.
And
not just in, it's all over Pennsylvania.
Right, so she has like now the car has the window busted out?
Yeah, I don't know, she had the camera on when she was being arrested, but it went off, either dropped or, but people are saying they pulled her out of the window. I don't think so.
But it sounded like the arrest was right before she gave birth.
Correct.
Okay.
Because she's been on, if you see how many videos she's made in the last few days.
Yeah, in the last day she's made like...
Before she had the baby. Yeah, before she had the baby, she was going on at least 2-3 times a day, talking about the situation and talking about how she's got to separate herself from the baby. And a lot of that hate from the baby has, from her mind, I don't know how to explain it, but she's told herself that she hates the baby and it's easier to give up that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
It's easier for her to give this baby up if she hates it and it was conceived terribly and just, anything she could tell herself bad about it just so that mentally she thinks she can handle this, but nobody can, and we know that.
Okay, but what about...
Just gave up her baby.
But they said that she's like smacking her stomach and stuff.
Yeah, she was saying weird things. Yeah, she was.
Okay. Sorry, guys, I'm trying
she'd sit outside of a hotel and say, any man out here, come get me. I'm ready. I just want to, what?
Trying to get the zoom on the thing.
Her name, Mommy Letitia.
Okay, I think there's enough there.
Now that it's all gone down, let's just try to make awareness of it. Let's not bully these girls. They've had enough problems in their life to get in this circumstance, right?
Okay. Right. Yep.
In Pennsylvania, I don't know if you all know about Kingston and I'm sorry, with all the drug use in Pennsylvania right now. Hello.
All right, sorry about that. I'm trying to figure.
Oh wait.
Oh no, I was trying to figure out something here. Okay. So
This thing around me is Baltimore and Pennsylvania. Y'all, if you want to help, you got to figure out where these drug-infested areas are and figure it out. See if you can help somebody. See if in the streets. The hospital isn't going to give you a baby unless you have an address, a baby seat, and a car to pick you up. She had none of that.
Mm-hmm. Right, she had nothing for a baby, and I don't even know how she's taking care of herself.
People are sending her PayPal money.
No, but I mean taking care of herself, like even, hygienically after a baby in a car.
She'd make the money that's why I think she's in the Midwest. It's because hotels are cheaper out there, Motel 6 or whatever. And she does wind up a night in the hotel. But she's so paranoid that she feels safe alone in that car.
I don't know how. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how you could do that when you have a baby like that.
You're normal. We wouldn't want a life like that. Just think if the state said, you're not leaving here. You're not leaving here with that baby. And she knew that from when the 3 months after, when they did a pregnancy test on her.
Does she have any family?
I think she's a throwaway.
Huh.
Linda, someone in chat said that she was offered the option of housing, but didn't want to fill out the application. I don't know about this story, so could you tell us?
She's so mental that she never follows up.
God, this thing is so big.
And that's quite normal for somebody who's paranoid, right? mental ill and a little paranoia. They don't feel like these people are really helping them. You know? But police, when they, before she had the car, she didn't have a car for a while. They would pick her right off the street and shove her in a hotel, which is what they do with the homeless in, you know, not in big cities, but of course in rural areas.
They're saying her mother is there in the area,
There
but
are
she
people
doesn't.
that know her. Good.
I don't know. They said that's what they're all saying. Scooter, and then someone else who was following her, and someone else. I don't know.
Hi,
I have no idea.
She doesn't follow through.
Hi, Lotus Flower. She assaulted her mom. She has a mother and her father. They're divorced, and a brother who lives with the mother, Colleen says. Okay. Huh. She said she won't go to her mom's. She can't get along with anyone, no one. Mom bailed her out of jail a few months ago. Her mother could have helped her, but she is awful to her family. But you know what? You know what gets me? That baby, that baby, if she even knew, okay, and I'm not saying anything, but there are couples that would have, who can't, you know, like, who are waiting so long to adopt a baby that, let's just say something, they would have paid her thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for that baby. She's there trying to get money for a window. If she had only thought about things and tried to find a couple, and they would have sustained her, like even legally, okay? She could have gone to an agency if she was clean. They would have provided her with clothing.
She could have gone to church and told the Midwest, gone to a church and said, I want to put my baby up for adoption, help me. And they would have.
But even online, they have where they search for the parents, and then the parents have to pay, you know, like the adoptive parents will pay to keep the pregnant mother, you know, fed, clothed, housed, everything. They buy them cars sometimes. But, I mean, I don't know.
There's something mental wrong with her. You know,
Mentally ill, yeah.
It's obvious there's something wrong with her because of her actions and the things she says.
Hi, snow remover. Oh, Petty, okay, yeah, Petty. Oh, let me.
But Scooter, if you're on here, if you're listening, come on here. You might know more about her than I do. Well, then come on panel.
Yeah, I'm getting Penny Patty, yeah.
Yeah, come on panel. I don't want to be the only one giving my opinion. But my opinion is that we have to look in our backyards and see if there's something happening like this and try to help. Period.
Absolutely, I agree.
You know,
I agree with you, Linda. It happens everywhere, and not everybody, you know,
and that's when I
their
first
life.
talked about her, wasn't it, Gail? Is what I first said.
Yeah,
you know,
Linda
to
started
our
sharing
own
it with me,
neighborhoods for.
and it really touched home because we're having it locally too.
Sorry. Trying to get this to go to the right thing.
Yeah, and it did, Linda, didn't it? We discussing it, and it's really hit a nerve, hasn't it?
Yeah.
They closed the alternatives. It's called alternatives,
Now,
and
why
it's
don't we have
a
black-
care center in a town that we used to live in where my husband grew up called
Seriously?
Southbridge, and
The church will help you with a baby any day of the week.
Okay.
Try to find
Yeah.
Duggar
Why is it not?
or the Duggars go or
Yeah.
something. Who knows?
Okay.
Yeah.
We make care packages.
They would have supported her. They would have taken her in, given her the master suite. But, you know, the girl does smoke pot, and I don't ever see her do anything else, even though people accuse her of that. Baby
We
was
make care
born.
packages. We go on the local forum, and also we pay it forward. So when somebody uses something, it's never to be resold. The stuff goes inclusive to be paid forward on condition that, well, you know, give anyway.
These people sell you ice in Alaska, okay? These people that are home will sell anything. That is not
Yeah,
fair.
that's the thing. I know, that's the thing. But
I mean,
we
come
just
on.
try and pay things forward that they can use. Because that happens everywhere. It's just so sad.
It's here.
Everybody has a story.
Yeah.
And when we're talking about mothers in their 20s, early 30s that are going through this homelessness, the starvation, the baby, the men, whatever, yeah, they want help, but they don't know where to start. And then it does get paranoid for some. They don't want the help because then it involves the government in their life for the rest of their life. I don't know what they think.
We don't. It's the same thing in one of our towns close here. They closed down
Right. But if anybody's listening,
halfway
like,
house and everybody's on the street.
If anybody's listening and you don't want your child or whatever's going in your life, please seek out some help.
Definitely.
And if you're in the Midwest, go to a church.
I have a family member that the DCP, which we call CPS, is in her life until her very, very last child turns 18.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to get it figured out, take it to the library, take it to the police, take it to the fire department. They'll no questions asked.
Yeah.
They know who your baby is just by its DNA. You don't think they have a DNA bank on everybody in this world? They do. And they'll hook you right to it.
Hi, Nanette.
Yeah, it's a widespread issue. Widespread everywhere.
Delicious, or whatever her name is not the only one. No. She's the only one that's verbalizing it, though.
Sounds like she's taken her YouTube community as her family.
There's a lot of people mad at her.
I've never heard of her until today.
Yes.
I wasn't sure if you knew, but Peggy Patty emailed you to call in.
Yeah, I sent her the thing.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
No problem. Thank you. Okay, let's see now. Okay.
Scooter, come on up here. I mean, this is drama that we could be in and could benefit somebody. I mean,
She threatened the baby's life before he was born, and she set her daughter's crib on fire, apparently, Earthbound saying.
Right, I don't know what's
How long has she been on YouTube?
A long time. I found her through another guy I told you that had somebody that was actually living with this pack of people. There was a lot of them. 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 of these people that were all on the internet 7 months ago. Patty knows.
Patty, yes.
Knows.
Okay. Hi, Black Eagle.
They're just our throwaway kids. You know,
she could. No, they took the baby from her, Black Eagle.
Yes. She was not leaving that hospital with the baby.
I'm sorry, Flo. You're not getting notifications. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Okay.
Just got to check in.
If you hit your subscribe button off and start over, it might recount you.
Okay, I have to get probably have to get my charger on here on this laptop. So, keep discussing. I'll be right there. I'm going to get my put my plug in.
They closed down.
Plug it in.
They closed down a lot of the medical institutions and closed. There's nobody and nowhere for anyone to go.
We know that. We all know that our mental hospitals are shut down, except in regular hospitals. They have a couple scenes. But you're right. It is too hard to watch.
I don't get. It would be harder to watch if she wanted the baby or something like. And she was really trying to have the baby and baby. She doesn't seem at all concerned about the baby anymore.
No. Stop that.
What?
No. The puppy business. Who knows? I don't want to spread any rumors about this chick. What I want to say is what we see, not what is supposed to be said about her.
Right.
And, for God's sake, if we see somebody in our own neighborhoods, let's offer some help.
Okay. Well, I thought she was in your neighborhood this morning. I didn't know who the heck you were talking about.
No, I know, but that's just what you were thinking. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, if anybody's struggling, there's help. There's help.
Right, and she just doesn't follow up. But I think Patty might know a little bit more about her. I don't know.
I've never heard of her.
To say bad things about her. I think I really don't know. And that would be kind of like rumor mill. I don't want to do that to this little girl.
Black Eagle said right on, I like you, Linda.
Years older than her, 40 years older than her. So, to me, she's a child.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, parents kicked her out way before all this.
Admitted what, Rhonda? I don't know. She thinks the federal government is tracking her, so she's having
Yes.
paranoid. Maybe does she have paranoid schizophrenia or something like that?
Or something, I don't want to diagnose it. Those are fake news. But she's very paranoid of everybody. There has been people that go into chat and say, "Look, I'll come get you. I'll
That's
take care
terrible,
of you."
Rhonda. Really? Yeah.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Oh, you're
And Patty
backstage.
said-
Does anybody see Petty Patty? And who's the host? Can we let
They
Petty?
said she's
not.
backstage.
Alicia can let her on. Debbie
Alicia,
D,
can you please let Petty Patty on?
Yeah, the only ones, Alicia or Debbie D.
okay.
Or Debbie D? Alicia or Debbie D?
Debbie D, Alicia.
Right, but
I'll message Alicia.
when you got somebody that mentally ill and hating on themselves,
I
they
got
can invent a lot
thanks.
of things.
Ones, Alicia or Debbie D.
Yeah, she has charge. If you hurt her child, she'd be in there.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi,
If this
Petty
baby
Patty.
born on hard drugs, she would be in jail. Yeah, and the father has it.
She has a personality disorder, not an illness like schizophrenia.
Well, that's how it's coming across maybe on YouTube, the personality.
A personality
disorder.
disorder is a mental illness. If it's a
Yeah,
diagnosed
yeah.
personality
Deeper.
disorder, it is mental illness.
It runs deep, right, Carolyn? It runs deeper. You saw her for 5 minutes. You
Yeah.
can see there's something wrong.
Yeah. I don't
Okay,
even know, I just think, how you wouldn't be coming apart, just delivering a baby, having to deal with that, all those hormones, that's what I said. If I hadn't seen that baby in the hospital bed, I'd say, BS, she's faking.
All right, well, next 3 days, next week, we're going to see a total meltdown from this chick. She's gonna be sitting
I was
in
thinking,
our
how the
miracle.
heck can you just be like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to go do that, clean this up, I don't understand that part about it, and I don't understand, what was the other thing I didn't understand about I don't even remember anymore now what.
No, because it's not choices that
Oh,
sane people
that her
make.
stomach just looked so odd in one of the videos. It looked like she had a pillow in it. That's what I'm saying. So if I
Not
had
very
seen
tall.
that
She's
baby,
very tall.
it would have been crazy.
She's not very tall. All her friends tower over her.
Yeah.
Her acquaintances, they're not friends. She's paranoid of all of them. And
I
it's a
just,
street crew. They live
She
on the
was able
street.
to live in a car. It had to be so uncomfortable. Yeah, it does. Does she doesn't have a job or anything, right?
She refuses to work. No.
Yeah.
Does she
So-
get disability?
He follows
Yes.
through.
Oh, okay.
So, the one, Linda, you said you wanted to help her?
No, I
Or
don't
people
want to
like
help
her.
I do want to help people like her, of course. Don't you?
Okay. To an extent. Letitia is one of those people that do not engage, period. She has destroyed people's lives for trying to help her in the past. And I'm talking like, she doesn't want the help. She doesn't want the
do. These three people always destroy the lives of people that want to help them. How do you think they got there to begin with?
And she has attacked almost every single person in her family. That's why none of them have anything to do with them or with her. She attacked her sister with a knife. Mm-hmm. Shortly after, like, she found out that she was pregnant. And her sister wanted to, like, have her off of the streets for that. You know. So she doesn't want the baby, but she's not going to have an abortion. She makes no sense at all. And then the father supposedly AR'd her, but in one of her own videos, she shows the text message conversations showing that it wasn't just it wasn't the case, you know, like she wanted him to be her forever type deal, you know. And then he couldn't handle her, and he was all like, no, good luck, but this isn't happening. And so that's when she started with the whole R story.
Like I said, whether it's true or not, and everybody wants that perfect love story with a man and a baby. Why should she be any different?
Yeah. So he's actually the one that has the charges pressed for the false accusations of R. He is the reason why she was picked up in that video before she had the baby. Now, I'm not 100% sure how stressful the arrest would have been, but she has been having contractions for the past like 3 weeks. She should have already been in a hospital to have the baby.
Mm-hmm.
So you think she was holding her own baby in?
So what happened, Patty? She got arrested and then she went into labor?
I'm assuming that's what happened because she was arrested like last night or the night before, and then this morning
Friday
she had
Friday night.
All right, and then she had the baby Monday morning at 3 a.m. or something like that, or something, didn't she? 3 something a.m.
But
yeah.
There's no way to go back and talk about what happened. It's just this chick, this girl, I don't want to call her chick, this girl, we are going to watch a total meltdown of this person. And if we could stop one other girl from having to do this, yes, I understand what you're saying, Patty, that these people treat their families terribly and treat everybody around them terribly. But then, should we give up on them? Should we just leave them out there and walk over them?
Well, that's why I said to an extent. There are some that, yes, sure, we should help, but she is one of them that there's people like her that I would never want anywhere, even looking at my house.
Exactly.
That's not.
What are you afraid of?
They are violent. They are physically violent.
Hi, I haven't seen you forever.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she is physically violent to everybody. Her brother, sisters.
Physically, we probably sit down, laugh, and try to figure some things out. I'd never stand with her.
You're optimistic. It's very nice.
Okay. I've dealt with junkies my whole life. I know that this could even be worse than it appears. People do crazy things when they're high, but I'm not saying she is, and she wasn't when she gave birth to that baby. or she would have been in jail when she said, "I want to leave here now."
It's not like, I mean, she does smoke pot, but she's not like a junkie.
Shorty was insane. She didn't think like she does, you know. She's been thinking like for years. She had this baby, right?
Yeah. So with her, okay, so with this kid, it was taken because so she has videos not only of her like threatening physical violence on the baby in and out of her stomach. Okay, some of them she wanted to chop him up to send to the father.
Is that still up?
Okay.
Are those videos still up?
Okay. Yes.
Yes. And then there was one where she was taking almost an entire bottle of ibuprofen just to try to unalive both of them.
No, that won't work. But needless to say, yeah, obviously there's problems. And I have a compassion for humans, especially young females who are in this situation, Patty. We can't just close our eyes to it.
Yeah, but they're
I never
saying
said
like
close your eyes. I never said that. I'm
Right.
just saying there are some that are do not engage for your own safety.
Right,
Is
right.
your life worth trying to pull someone off the street that doesn't want to be off the street? That is what I'm saying.
I take that chance, and I have taken that chance. And over my life, you could ask Tina, I've helped, I don't know, I've had 30, 40 kids run through my house and their crazy mothers.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe if you're differently equipped, but most people that could destroy their whole lives.
Correct. But that's why I didn't take her on. I didn't know. I just knew she was mentally ill, and I said I can't bring her here because I can't lose what I have. I can't. And you're right, Patty. I can't lose what I have, but I can give what I can.
Yeah.
And most of that is just sitting and listening to their stories. You know. We all have a story. Everybody has a story.
Right. Well, you have a good heart, Linda. But yeah, I think Patty's just saying she's destroyed a lot of people.
Right. And I said from the get-go of this, I think I can't help this chick.
Yeah. There's just no. There's with her. There are some others. And the crazy thing is that, you know, there's more awareness because they do have these channels. Like there's an entire part of YouTube where it's just people like Letitia.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's cool that there's you know, more awareness. That is really awesome. But there are some that you're just like you can't. You look at them or you watch them for a long enough time and you're just like, what? There's no helping this person. One of the people that she also...
I have helped many women into their own apartments, a whole new life, a new marriage. They're settled. I mean, dead hardcore crack addict. I have pulled out of Michigan, brought them here to Virginia, and they have more than I got. Isn't that true, Tina? The girl is where she wants to be, absolutely right. And who knows how much money they're sending. She gets 500-700 people looking at these videos. Even if they sent $10, that's a lot of money every day. So
Yeah.
it might be worth it to her. It might be worth it to her not to go get an apartment to stay out. But in general, times are really hard right now, and we're going to see a lot more of this crazy stuff.
Yeah. She's also she doesn't like living in the car. But she doesn't want to actually do anything to not live in the car because of certain things. Like you said, she is extremely paranoid. She's paranoid about everything.
Yes.
She was in the hospital. I think it was actually after that, the ibuprofen incident. And she thought that they were going to try to take her baby then and there. And she flipped out on that. And, and I'm like, so, I mean, if they take it out, then, I mean, what's going to happen? Like, I don't know. She just makes no sense.
You really
a lot
think
of
there's
time.
a hospital that, let's say 8 months ago, baby would say it was 6-7 months that would take it out? I don't think so. That would be a crime. And she didn't lose the baby. She took care of herself. She was eating. There's several videos where she's in restaurants eating. And the baby was healthy. She's giving it away. Now, like I said, we're at the aftermath of her giving this child up.
Does anybody hear a clicking?
No, she didn't give him away. He was taken.
Well, she had to say yes, okay? We'll be in court on tomorrow morning or whenever the court date is. If they want my baby
tomorrow.
I don't know, Sassy. I hear it. I don't know where it's coming from.
I don't know what will happen between now and then. Maybe she will show up. I think.
Does anybody know what that clicking is? Anybody hear a clicking?
Yes, I hear it, but I'm not clicking.
Oh, I don't know what it is.
I think she's going to leave the state tonight.
You think she's going to leave the state tonight? Why? That's not the state she's normally in?
No, she can go anywhere she wants.
Okay.
But if somebody hears that, if she says, okay, I want to live myself tonight, or any night, or any day for that matter, they're going to, direct her because she always leaves clues of where she is.
She keeps moving around. Okay.
Yeah, but she keeps moving around. But there's a lot of people watching her.
So did she have prenatal care?
I don't know.
No. No, she didn't have any because she doesn't trust the doctors.
Oh, wow.
She almost didn't, so I'm pretty sure the only reason that she was in the hospital for the baby being born, the other day, yesterday morning or whatever, is because she was in custody and they had to take her.
Right. That's what I'm saying. The police are also watching. They're not watching it, but they've got little spies watching it for them. And if she hurts herself or do something that's on that camera, they're going to be right there to get her.
Mm-hmm.
They can't have that, but it's something else that has to play out.
She was from Arkansas, but the father, she said, ordered her in.
There's two men, actually. There's a Marine and then there's a father, unless he's a Marine. But the state don't know whose baby it is because they have everybody's DNA in this world.
Hi, Sherry.
So even if they give names, they can still figure out where this baby, who's the parent of this baby.
I would hope they don't have everyone's DNA. That's kind of creepy.
Well, they do. You've been to the dentist, haven't you? Had a tooth pulled. They don't give you your teeth no more.
What?
You can get your tooth pulled at the dentist. They don't give them anymore.
Really? I've gotten my teeth. Well, I mean, the last time I had my wisdom teeth pulled and stuff, they gave them to me.
They're not giving them away like they used to. Not around the cities. And they have your DNA. They do. The minute you're born, they take blood out of your baby's foot. Called a PKU or something. Yeah, it's a PKU, all right.
All right, well, we have to get off of here.
You sound sick, Patty. Are you sick?
Yeah,
I've got bronchitis right now because of allergies.
I hope you feel better.
Yeah.
Sound sick, yeah.
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 So I've got an appointment to get a steroid shot tomorrow.
Oh, all right. Well, get some rest, and I hope you feel better. Thanks for coming up.
Yep.
All right.
Well, I'll see you in the chat because I'm not
Oh,
gonna go
okay.
to sleep just yet.
All right. Okay. All right. Thanks.
Yep.
Bye. The father
Bye.
because it registered for paternity check when the baby was born, and he would take the baby if indeed he is the father. He doesn't think he is because she slept with 5 guys the same week.
Look at
She
me.
slept with 5 the same week?
You heard her. Read comments. You heard Letitia or whatever her name is.
Okay. Let's see. Hi, Dee and Event.
That's just the way I am. I'm compassionate. I'm not a total empath because I don't want people taking advantage of me, but I feel compassion towards these women in this situation.
Right, yeah.
And I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of them. I'm not afraid of anybody.
Right. I'm just surprised that, I don't even know, like, how she could, I just don't know how she could be living in a car right after giving birth when you need, like, care and
Well, it's a big mess.
hygienic stuff, you know what I mean?
Well,
And
okay, this is what she does. She,
I don't want to be gross, but she's going to be passing blood clots and all kinds of stuff. How the heck is she going to be doing that in a car? Come on.
I'm telling you what she does. She goes into hotel lobbies and uses that bathroom off of hotel lobbies.
Ugh.
And the police and FCSF or whatever, the state, puts her in a room when she asks for it. But she's so paranoid and so crazy that she'll stay away from them. First of all, she doesn't like telling her story over and over and over and over and over and over again. And that's what she's had to do now for the past 3 days in the hospital. So she's not going to be willing to talk to a caseworker right now. I don't think. She's not going to go for help right now.
Well, I don't even know. I mean, all of your hormones.
Yeah, we can't imagine because,
she hasn't had a baby in 10 years, okay? And she may have postpartum depression. She may have a whole bunch of stuff that exacerbates everything else.
That's coming. Like I said, she's going to have a complete meltdown within the next 3 days or a week. We know that. We've watched friends or women do that normally.
Yeah.
Under normal circumstances. And like I said, we really don't know how much money she's making off of this website. If you see her numbers, they're really high. And they're, like Patty Pat said, there have been a lot of compassionate women towards her, sending her money, and they only get, the tail end of the stick for it.
The last video.
But, God knows you helped.
She said they could have the baby.
Yeah. There's no 2 ways. She's not getting out of there with the baby. And even if they said, okay, well, we'll put it in, like a little foster care and you can come visit it. She won't.
Yeah.
She's not going to keep those times. They're times. You just can't show up and go, I'm here, it's 8:30, I want to see the baby. You can't do that. There are rules.
Yeah, I don't think Deanne Tuent, I don't think there's any way she could take care of a baby, not in a car, absolutely not. The baby's going to be better off, hopefully, if they find a good family.
And I think she knows that deep down, but, she's still going to grieve this baby.
Of course, yeah. She told
And I
her
don't think she's going to show up
ex-husband her
anywhere
daughter
where
would
she's
do that
supposed to get it back.
That's why she lost that one too. Well, that's really sad, Rhonda. I would be in that courtroom if it was my baby. Right, Earthbound. So what is the court appearance about tomorrow?
Probably about temporary foster care, I would imagine.
She threatens to kill her kids. We know that people kill their own kids all the time. Yeah, absolutely, Rhonda. The baby's going to be better off if she's having those thoughts.
Yeah. I mean, I think the only reason she said she wanted to hurt the baby was to get back at the man she said argued.
Yeah, but I mean, look at these women in the past few weeks that have really killed their children to get back at the man.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes, but
yeah,
luckily,
nutcases.
He didn't do that.
Right,
Luckily,
that's what I'm saying. Luckily, she
didn't.
didn't do that, and now the baby's not in her possession
And actually,
anymore.
like I told you, wherever she parks that car, she leaves clues. She actually says what state she's in. She'll say what's around her. You know, she's begging for help. But in a strange way, because like Patty said, when you go up to her, it can turn violent. Like, who are you? Why do you want to help? What do you want from me? You know, she feels like everybody wants something from her at this point, right?
Right. And she said with the glass shards on her seat that she might unalive herself with them. Maybe that's the best thing she could do.
No, she says stupid stuff all the time, but it's to get attention, and she's getting it. We're talking about her now.
Right.
She might be listening. Hey, honey, you know, don't give up. Follow up and get your place an apartment somewhere. Start anew. You're free. You can go to any state you want.
She was hoping the father would come back to her, Rhonda?
Yes.
Huh.
I don't know if it was a one-night stand or a 2-week or a 1-week stand. I don't know how long that she had a relationship with this guy. She just hates him. She hates him. And she stated she tried to get him to use contraception and he wouldn't. So who knows? That's only her side. So
how long has she been living in her car? Like more than a year?
A long time. No, she hasn't had the car very long.
Has she been homeless more than a year?
Yes. She hangs with a group of street people. And somehow she got away from them. I think that was when she was more out west, maybe Colorado somewhere, maybe LA. I don't know. She's been all over living on the street.
She's been living in the car for over 2 years.
That's what these women do. They get into a group of friends. They start using whatever. Some of them make it, some of them don't.
Crazy. And so when the 2 days, the police or something had her car, if somebody broke the window?
Well, I'm assuming they towed it to the hospital because she left the hospital and she was in it. But now could have been in a police parking lot? I don't know.
We're talking about some YouTuber. On a TikTok, she did 20 weeks pregnant. She gave the guys, his name is James. He got her pregnant. I'm not going to type his last name. Oh, she's on TikTok as well?
Probably.
Okay.
The money's pouring in. Whether it's going to stop now or what, who knows? I don't know if she's on SSI or...
They said she gets Social Security, yeah.
Right, that's SSI. She should be. But can she follow up? You know, because she doesn't need an address for that. It goes on a card.
Direct deposit she could get. Just like with YouTube, she could get direct deposit.
Right.
She doesn't need an address. They don't mail checks. So she'll be all right. With that, they could have impounded her
She's
vehicle.
very vulnerable. I'm not saying that the woman is all right. She could be hurt at any moment. There's a lot of people that don't like her right now.
Right. I'm surprised there weren't people that were trying to get her baby from YouTube.
Right. I don't like her. I don't like her actions. I don't like what she said. I don't hate her for it. I just think she's got some mental illness going, and it's been going on a long time. Honestly.
Patty said
Things. I'm going to slip myself with the windshield glass. Whatever she's going to do, it's just to get attention, I think.
Patty said she's big on the dog thing as well.
That's terrible,
I don't know
Patty.
people that help her maybe.
Why would she do such a thing? She's online today asking for a boyfriend to love her, and she's offered sex 4 to 6 weeks after she's healed.
Correct. She does that all the time. She stands outside of hotels when she gets tossed out of there and said, "This is where I am. Come get me. I don't care who you are. I will go to bed with you."
Oh, great.
She's completely out of her mind.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
I'm telling you, she's crazy. I don't know.
And she's offering that for what, a night in the hotel?
Anything. Company, the hotel room, anything.
Oh my
Food,
gosh.
dinner with somebody. She's very lovely.
She was a professional cuddler and got fired from the cuddler site. Wow, I didn't even know there was a cuddler site. Oh my gosh.
She's going to lead us into the unknown. I know this chick is going to do that.
Wow. Hi, Sherry. That's okay, Sherry.
It's crazy with a capital C, if you want to put
She
it
has
that
been
way.
with other men prior to the so-called father of the baby.
From what she says, there are 2 suspects.
But if she's offering herself out like that all the time, I'm surprised she's not even pregnant more than 1 in 10 years, 2 in 10 years, I mean.
Well, you know, she dated this guy. She wanted him to use contraception, and he wouldn't. So, you know, how do you believe when this is so crazy? I mean, we are watching something
Oh, really, Nevaeh?
that I've never seen before. I've never seen anything like this bad.
No, they took the baby, Nora. Hi, Nora. They took the baby. Nora Woods, and then we have another Nora, too. I'm trying to remember which one. I haven't seen you in a while, Nora. I hope you're okay. Nora Woods. Hello. Okay. Are they going to let her keep that baby? No. Nope.
No,
The baby's already taken.
she's not going to go try to do it to get the baby back. She lives in her car. She
Right.
is asking me to come to the car tonight.
She's asking men to come to the car tonight?
Every night.
Okay.
You know, in her age group.
She let her daughter go 6.5 years ago. And now the girl is 10. Does she have any visitation of the Justina, the 10-year-old? She does
She did, I
not
don't-
need
she
baby
did.
Jason. She is very unstable. She caught her first child's crib on fire. Wow. That is crazy stuff. That is nuts. She's wanting a boyfriend now. Well, She probably wants some companionship. I mean, it must be very lonely living in your car by yourself.
Amen.
She's 35, Sherry. She has never seen the
Not
daughter
sure.
again because she was supposed to go to court and she didn't take the steps to see her. Wow. Okay.
She's a party girl. Every night she wants to party. And on the street, you can do that.
She actually said that's what they do with the babies. It's none of her business. Oh, okay. I'm just glad the baby is safe. Yeah. She has not seen her daughter in 6 years. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. No. But you wonder, you know, that little baby too, though, she's his mother, and if she has all this mental illness, and who knows? Hope he's all right.
He's fine. If that baby needed a neonatal clinic, it wouldn't have been laying with her for the last 2.5 days. If that. I don't know how long she was in the hospital. Maybe 24 hours. But if the baby was not all right, it would have been in one of those little heated little beds in a special place.
Really, Rhonda? She's been on that long?
All the time.
How did she just... I don't know.
It was a group of them at first. Boys and girls her age. And they started filming their life in the streets and in these hotels. It was, you know, I guess it was fascinating to people over the last 2 years who weren't getting out. I don't know what the fascination is, but, you know, they would fight, they would curse at each other, they'd hide things, they'd steal things. It's just ongoing. They're street people.
What about her family members? Do they want... Nobody wants the baby?
No, I don't think so. They have to know where she is because, you know, she's live every couple hours. She'll go on again tonight.
Oh, okay. Does she normally make that many videos a day?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she'll make 2 or 3 videos a day.
Oh, but today
Yeah,
she's already made like 10, it seems.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she's upset, but, yeah, she's very lovely, and she calls this the void. I can talk into the void. And she does read chat, and she's seeing all the hate come in.
There was a lot of supportive comments when she had the baby.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Good job. Baby's healthy. We're glad you kept healthy. You know, we're glad you pulled this off.
Letitia is her name, Nicole. Love
Letitia loves TLC or something. TCL, I don't know.
Oh, it's TLC. Oh, TLC is her daughter's initials.
There's a lot I don't know about. And there's some crazy stuff I do, which I don't even want to repeat. It's so crazy.
She called the stepmom names and said, another common denominator to all of these situations. Huh. I just don't know how she's physically handling this.
Like I said, she's made some videos where she just goes into hotel lobbies, Wawa gas stations, you know, whatever she can get to.
That is gross, Regina. Is it really, Ron? To see, I was watching mostly this stuff about the baby, and I didn't see the nasty.
I prefer it perfect.
Oh, hi, Nona May. Wow, Rhonda, really? Yikes.
You know, you gotta remember, this nut's been in her car in the heat of the summer. I can't imagine out in Arkansas, and these places must be 120 degrees. Total humidity, huh? I don't know how she does it. She's doing it, though. Definitely a survivor.
Oh, really? 30% F-bombs? Oh. I don't know.
Are you tired?
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed in a little bit. Okay. Oh. Crazy. Yeah. I don't know. I'll watch a little more. I think I go to bed, but it's crazy, isn't it?
It's very sad. It's a bit sad. It's mental illness. You know, we're watching a full-blown breakdown of having to give your baby up. And all the hormones, and it's all fresh.
Yeah.
It is happening right as we're watching.
No. She got a housing voucher for $475 in Arkansas, had 30 days to find a place, but she said the social worker should find her a place. Really?
She's that nuts. Maybe they should. Maybe somebody should just walk up with a key and an address and say, "This is yours."
Well, would she keep it up? I mean, would she keep it up?
Yeah, the car looked good, pretty good after living it all this time.
Where does she just park in a parking lot at night?
Yeah. I think it's parking outside of, hotels or in the backs of places. It's very dangerous.
Yeah. Especially now without a window.
Yeah.
And if they know she doesn't have a window, yeah.
She'll call Safe Light and they'll come over wherever she is and put it in. She's just trying to raise, $1 billion to do it right now.
Hi, Susan DeFio. Yeah, I don't know. She just had a baby today, Susan and Tammy. Yeah, it's kind of weird that she goes off and near a 24-hour gym. Hi,
But
Robert.
after you have a baby, you're on a natural high. You can't stop that.
Yeah, but you could also have lost a lot of blood and be really, really weak, almost faint weak. Yeah.
That if she's knows her body and knows that if something's going wrong, she'll seek help again. That's all we can hope for.
I know, it's cold in here, right? I'm live, Jimmy. I don't know, just it was hot when we got back in.
Who turned it down?
We turned it down one thing because it was hot.
I was just wondering if you did. I was wondering. I told Ethan not to do it. I told Ethan not to do it.
But it was hot. It was hot.
Okay, well you did. All right, what's it? Oh, I'm sorry.
I bet there is mothers living in their homes, small
Hi, Michelle Fuseller.
and they hide themselves. They hide themselves so they don't get in trouble.
On her last post, she said she was fighting for that
They try to
demon
blend
baby,
in so that
and she was
nobody
looking for a
notices.
man.
And nobody is
I would like
noticing
to
that because
adopt
life
that baby.
is struggling now.
You can't win. But I got one.
Can you play more games?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Her cousin in Michigan
What are they for?
told her she could go to Michigan before she had the baby
I'm getting my Wall Street shirt. Do you have one? $12
and would have helped her.
Yeah, we have the Wall Street. Where do you get Wall Street shirts?
That's all in the past now.
Is that me?
He's fine.
What? What's wrong?
You didn't get a hoodie? You went and didn't get another hoodie?
I lost his shirt.
Can't find me love. No.
Sounds to me like you need your parkas tonight.
Oh, yeah, well, now that, I don't know, we got back and it was hot in here and we put it down 1 degree, but then it got really cold.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good AC then.
Carolyn, that looked so fun earlier. It looked so fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Floating down that thing, that was crazy. You were going fast.
Yeah, it was, but
Mom,
I had a,
Mom,
what?
You should have went on the crazy
Are you talking about the
ride.
lazy river, Mom?
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
so
gosh.
It was cool.
It's only fun when you jump in and start
Yo,
running and
you
swimming.
should film yourself going down
Next-
that Family Line, Mom.
Next time your mom's gonna take all of us, boys. We're going
Mom,
next
you
time.
should go down
Hey,
the
who's
track
that
and
right there,
swim.
guys?
What's,
Hey, Mom.
We'll leave it there.
You should film yourself going down that flaming ride and then
Th-
show
th-
it.
Mama,
Yeah.
Mama, you should go down the
The
Kraken.
boys seem like they're having a
Mom, are
blast.
you afraid to go down the Kraken?
I don't know, it might be a little too fast and that,
What about the other one then?
I don't know, I
Go
had
down
post-traumatic stress from that last one.
the blue thing, the blue slide, that big blue one that looked like it curled and curved everywhere. Did they go on that?
I went on.
We went on the
Yeah,
fastest
they
one
went on the
there.
fastest
It's
slides,
called the Kraken.
the Kraken.
Oh my goodness, that sounds scary. Just the
Yeah,
name.
it was fun.
No. It was fun.
It's just fast. You were flying around the curve.
Yeah, you were flying around them curves.
And then it would come open. It would be like
It would
you,
jerk
you'd be
you.
in the tunnel, then not in the tunnel. And, you know, they don't, and like how do you know you're gonna get back in the tunnel? If you're
Yeah,
not
how do
in
you
the
know you're gonna get
tunnel?
back
Like
in
you
the
know, it's
tunnel,
like
you know?
flat.
Yeah.
And but you know,
It's still fun though.
you think you like.
Hi,
you know,
Mrs.
you-
Kurt Cobain. We're at an indoor water park resort.
They're braver than I'd be.
You think
That's
sometimes you think that
crazy.
you're not gonna get in the hole like the tunnel.
Yeah.
And then
Or,
you
or
get
somebody's gonna cross by in front of you. Like, what's
Yeah.
this big open part here? You know?
I know, what if you just go right in there?
I know.
Oh, shoot. You just stop, you gotta get out. Go
Oh,
right
and
do
somebody
the
said,
finish.
I think Bergstrom was, no, it wasn't Bergstrom. Was it
The
Janadu?
other one.
I'm talking.
Janadu said, how come all the women are all wearing black dresses or something? Is there a dress code over there? It's Jimmy.
I know. I thought, oh,
Yes,
I thought you
there
said
is.
just go to myself.
Hasidic women wear
It's their
white
religion.
I thought you was making a joke.
No, I'm not making a joke. It's their religion.
So you
They're
didn't-
Hasidic Jews.
Yeah, I wasn't
Right.
mocking it, right? Religion, I'm just saying, well, I thought it was somebody
They
said it
come
was
up
just go to
from
myself.
Brooklyn to summer in the Catskills.
These are your
It's
goals.
their vacation out of Brooklyn. And they
Right.
do have the time of their life.
Yeah, they're having a good time here.
Where are they at?
Here.
I don't think it-
Where's your sunset?
And they got between 4 and 7 children, 8 people.
Yeah.
Just make a few days.
Oh,
And
thank
they go
you.
right in the water and stuff.
Oh, yeah, they wear those dresses, though.
They can't wear bathing suits. They can't show their bodies. So actually, it's like a bath for the wolf. They go in lakes with their clothes on too.
Oh, that's okay.
I did this.
Yeah.
You gotta throw the ball, you gotta try to land.
Sometimes I do, you know.
The boys will go in with their white shirts and their black
So
pants.
easy, right, Mom? You just throw it into 10,000, so easy, right? The
Yeah.
bag game?
Mm-hmm.
That's so easy. You throw right 10,000. I did it. I just caught throwing 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, so easy.
A very old religion with a lot of traditions.
No, I was watching Ethan. Yeah.
Yo.
Then Ethan went
They
into
still have, they
arcade.
still make it a time of it. It's still, they still go swimming and they still enjoy. You know.
Oh, yeah, they went on all the water slides and everything, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. And some of the wives are in the cabanas. Tomorrow we have a cabana. They're giving us a cabana
Somebody's like,
17?
on the floor tomorrow. And
You get a cabana?
Yeah,
And
they're-
the children are running around taking care of themselves while
yeah,
they're
they're
up
giving
in
me
the
one, so that's nice.
That is nice.
bed, relaxing.
Yeah. And how long are you gonna be there for a while?
Through tomorrow night, through tomorrow night.
You're staying tomorrow night, good.
Women leave their houses when they're menstruating and go to another house where there's other women.
It's good.
So they get a break once a month.
You want some more
Well,
shit?
then they've got to, and they got to go to the mikveh too.
Want some more?
Yes, they
The
go
big
to a
bathhouse, yeah.
It's good. why don't you put that on a folder?
It's interesting to learn about that because I didn't know, and I learned something new today.
It's just a bummer on the mountain roads because they walk everywhere they go.
Oh, they
And
don't.
wear black and you can't see them.
Yeah.
So you're
They don't
always
drive
on-
anywhere at all.
Oh, yeah, they drive, they drive.
The men mostly drive, but you know, when they walk a lot, they walk to the markets. They walk a lot.
Yeah, they walk too, but I like, they're not very good drivers because they don't drive a lot. Like, they drive when they come up here, and unfortunately, almost every year, there's like a few horrible accidents because a lot of them are not that familiar with driving, and they rent vans and big SUVs to fit their families, and
they're silver. They're mostly silver. So you can't see them, they blend into the road.
so it's,
But they have their own ambulance service.
mhm.
They have their own
Hastala.
hospitals, but the women will come up here to have their children and literally stay in the hospital for as long as they can.
Yeah, but now they have a big house where they go for like 40 days after they have their baby. They just opened one a few years ago.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they go there.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
But they learn from each other how to be wives.
Yeah, but I'm gonna call. Okay, I'm gonna call it an early night tonight because I'm exhausted, and everybody's loud, and we're in one room, and so. But it was good to talk to you guys about this. The Zoom will stay open so you guys can be in there. But I'm gonna go get some rest. All right. Thank you to the.